back at Road Atlanta. Often regarded as one of America's best road courses, this circuit offers drastic elevation change, high-speed straights, and blind corners, enough to challenge any driver in search of a perfect lap. Global Time Attack once again brought together some of the fastest tuning cars around and joined Formula D for a weekend of non-stop action. Fresh off the Super Lap Battle Podium, Eric Fleming in his unlimited naturally aspirated Corvette was set to compete until only days before an engine failure stopped them in their tracks. Feras Qartoumy also managed to get in a test day the week of the event, ready to debut the brand new build with hopes of resetting his current record, of which he set last year in his other Corvette. This new build largely mirrors the carbon Kevlar-cladded record-breaking example he brought to Australia and Japan, with the wildest version 3 yet to come. The Toyota Supra continues to be a popular choice in street class, with record breaker Jackie Ding, Super Lap Battle Street winner Kyle McCoo, Alan Patton and Anthony Pearson all battling for podium. Alan Patton quickly established a lead in the first session with a 1:27.134, with Jackie Ding trailing behind with a 1:27.7. Mike Dussold in the Camaro we last saw at Super Lap Battle arrived ready to take on Road Atlanta for the first time in this car and wasted no time getting acclimated. On the very first session, the Camaro managed 191 miles per hour on the straight going into turn 10A. Enjoying the Time Attack news coverage? Show your support by subscribing not only to this channel, but also to Time Attack News Bonus, where we share raw trackside action of Time Attack monsters and more. Jackie Ding came back in the second session and bested Alan's 1:27.134 with his own time of 1:27.112. While Jackie's main goal was to break the street class record set by Amir Bentatu in the NSX back in 2022, this new competition would certainly keep him on his toes. Feras Qartoumy would run into some fueling issues that limited his track time, but still managed an incredibly fast 1:22.155. This lap was set on corded Michelins and around 600 horsepower with misfires throughout. Enthusiasts saw the return of the Red Dragon Racing Civic Type R. Last year, Rushton broke the front-wheel drive enthusiast record when he set a 1:36.569. This time around, he set a 1:34.481 on the third session of the day, resetting the overall enthusiast record previously held by Jonathan Wheeler in the 370Z.
So we're out here, day one, Global Time Attack, Road Atlanta. I absolutely love this track, but I haven't had a chance to come out here since 2018, so we were super excited to come out here and get some laps in. The car's feeling great, chassis and tire-wise. The track feels amazing. First session, we went out and noticed that we really weren't meeting our boost targets at all. And we've had some issues in the past where we'll get some leaks at the anti-lag valve that'll kind of bleed off the dome pressure, because we have an onboard pneumatic system that controls the anti-lag valve and the wastegate dome pressure. We figured that leak was causing us to not be able to put pressure on the dome, causing the boost issues. Fix the leak, go out in session 2, still no boost. So we took a look at it and we're thinking that there's a supply injector that actually supplies the pressure to the top of the dome to make our boost, and it looks like that thing may be clogged up or frozen up. That happens to us sometimes just because of moisture in the system, things like that. They can actually kind of corrode shut and then not work. This one's probably been in the car longer than anyone I've ever seen, so I'm not too surprised. The boost was down in the first 2 sessions. It's probably a little bit of a blessing in disguise because I was able to gain a whole bunch of confidence in it and hold the car flat like all over the place and feel just how much grip this thing has here. So we're hoping that once we fix that, get it back out there, we should have 200 to 300 horsepower from what we've been running, and a little bit more confidence in the track and the chassis, which is feeling great. So hopefully we'll be able to set a time here in the third session.
Mike laid down his fastest time yet in that third session, clocking in a 1:23.953 and securing a strong lead in the max effort class. Day 2 brought with it improved weather. Alan Patton in the Thunder Bunny Racing Supra climbed to P1 after setting a 1:25.893. Jackie Ding also improved with a 1:26.51. Alan unfortunately encountered an incident that would force him to retire for the weekend. Street class Supra driver Kyle McCoo had also suffered an accident, but on the day prior. Rushton was back once again with new enthusiast class record of 1:34.259. In limited class, Michael Sims in the Porsche GT3 blazed ahead of the pack with a 1:31.1. Jackie, who had previously been on older tyres, put on a fresher set thanks to a donation from Kyle and was ready to have another crack at the street record.
Jackie Ding here, and we just at Road Atlanta with Global Time Attack set the street class overall record with a 25.6 something. Put that here. We weren't even gonna come. This was a very last minute thing by my friend Kyle and Alan. They said, hey, bring it out, we're all going, let's go do this. And I said, all right, you know, the car's not prepped, I'm on 2-year-old tires, and, you know, wheels, like nothing was right. We had the last minute some rotors from Kyle as well, and he lent me his tires after he had an accident, and just everything came together. Did it do it? 25.6? Yeah.
Oh, buddy, yeah!
Yeah!
Way to go,
I did it though! I did it though! I did it! I did it though!
You got it, man.
Holy! Alright, let's get out of here. It's much more than just my effort, it's a team effort. You know, we're competing against each other for wins and podiums and records, but they've been just fantastic. Thank you to all our partners on the car. This car is, I think, a legend by itself. I am not worthy of driving it. I honestly thought it had the record in it, I just didn't know if I had it in me. So I'm happy to finally deliver, happy to put it all on the spot, and I can retire the car and retire myself. This is my 8th year in a row doing Global Time Attack, and you may not see the car around anymore, but you'll definitely see me around here, so.
Feras did not return for day 2 as the fueling issues he encountered earlier in the weekend could not be sorted out in time. And with that, another Global Time Attack East Coast battle at Road Atlanta has concluded. Stay tuned for the next event where Global Time Attack heads to Pikes Peak International Raceway for Ascend, a music and motorsport festival with $50,000 in cash prizes for top drivers. This is a first ever, and we'll be there bringing you the inside coverage.
With a 1:25.893, Thunder Bunny Racing, Mr. Alan Patton. Overall, in number 3 class captain, Mr. Jackie Ding in the PhD. In third place, with a 1:41.398, Mr. Mark Matchak of Matchak Motorsports. And in second place, with a 1:37.627. Taylor Madiak of Madiak Motorsports with a 1:34.259, resetting the enthusiast front-wheel drive and overall record. Mr. Robert Rushton in his Honda Civic Type R, Red Dragon Racing. Max effort with a 1:31.255 and the fastest lap he's ever set here. Mr. Sean Bassett attacking the clock racing in his Datsun 240Z. With a 1:28.926 it is Mazda Miata 9 Lives Racing, Mr. Johnny Sachowski. And in first place, with a 123.953, Mr. Mike Dussault himself from Dussault Designs, and his number 57 Chevrolet Camaro.
Thanks for watching, and before you go, make sure to subscribe to receive the latest Time Attack features. Time Attack News with parent channel Car Plus Tuner travel the world to bring you the best of motorsport and tuning.